I'm going to show you another side of me. You'll see the back side of me, unfortunately, for a lot of this video, but we're going to go through some pull-up variations. I think a squat rack can be extremely helpful for this, especially if you're a little intimidated by doing a body weight, just straight pull-up. A couple things you can do, you can switch the grips up. So the underhand grip is generally going to be your easiest grip. And then eventually straight bars, and you can work your way around to like a nice strict kind of pull-up. So chin-ups more under here, pull-up more out here, and the wider you go, the more challenging it will be. But yeah, just like a push-up variation where we go narrow, regular, wide, you can kind of play around with that with the grip. The other thing you can add, I'm using these J bars here on the squat rack, and I'm going to put a power band on there. And what that will do is take away your body weight. All right, so you'll see in a lot of gyms, they have those machines that you can change the weight, put your knees on them, and do pull-ups assisted. I think this is better because we can be in a nice long position. If we're training athletics, we really want to be in like specific shapes. So if you're a runner, you want to be doing a lot of your stuff standing up or in kind of an upright posture. So I think it's just a better overall shape to make. So I'll show you just maybe some body weight ones here. I think with a pull-up, it's always better to do quality over quantity. Make the full shape, hit the range, and then you can always play around with it after that. Okay? But generally, we're just trying to get a nice full compound pull. I'm going to go underhand grips. I'll just do 4 reps here, something I know I can do. I like crossing over my feet, keeping my body kind of a mixture of stiff and kind of dangling a bit. I don't want to use my legs to compensate too much. So nice and long. I'm going to create stiffness. I'm going to pull myself up, chin, touch down. Sometimes I like pausing at the top. Alrighty. I think a good standard, if you can do 5 reps of that body weight, I think that's fantastic. And you can stack multiple sets of that. I'll show you now with the band. So this power band's probably the entry level. You're going to see different colors, but I believe it's rated like 15 to 35 pounds, meaning that depending on the stretch on it, it's going to help you in that range. So for me, it will take 15 to 30 pounds off my body weight, depending on how much is stretched. The actual amount doesn't really matter, but subjectively, you can kind of use these bands. So, I can do 10 with the green, but I can do 5 body weight, and you can scale and prescribe from there. Also, you can change the height. So the higher this is, it's gonna be harder to get into, but you're gonna get a bigger stretch and bigger help. I like to just standardize it here. Like I just have it at the 25s for me, but keep it kind of standardized as possible so that when you do change load, you can play with it. So I'll put it in here, the J hooks. Okay, I'll use a step-up boxer here to get on. I get my grip, I'll go underhand grip again. Yeah, get one foot on, get the other hand. Okay, step on. Luckily, I can touch the ground here, but same thing, it's gonna help me a little bit, stiffen up. Okay, I also like it because it actually keeps your descending and ascending path nice and straight. All right, you can either step back on the box, be careful if you have a heavy band on here, and get out of it gently. Okay, and you can scale those bands up. I have some yellows over there, I think they're like 30 to 60, and they can go up from there. But the other variation you'll see sometimes, people will take this band. I prefer that one there, it's a little more controlled. They'll put it around the top, like so. They'll pull it down long. They'll put a foot in it, typically. Sometimes you can put 2. Problem with this is the band gets in the way a little bit. Okay, I'll just go 1 here. Okay, I cross over, pull up. And that's that variation. So those are your pull-ups. I think it's a great, great, great pulling exercise. Very challenging, high innervation. Probably my favorite pull to do.